Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Investing in New Hampshire with Porcupine Real Estate and Ledgeview Commercial. Today, before we get into a closer look of our featured property, which will be in Franklin, New Hampshire, I just want to remind everyone to go to porcupinerealestate.com and make sure you're subscribing to our investor newsletter and signing up for all the amazing stuff we're doing. This is a great event coming up in October called Get to Know New Hampshire. It's part of this Discover New Hampshire program we're doing across the state to really feature how awesome it is here, especially during the fall. So make sure that you are signed up for the investment newsletter so that you can stay up to date on our favorite porcupine picks. Welcome back, Brittany Ping.
Thank you so much.
Today, I believe we're looking at a little treasure that we found up in Franklin. Tell us a little bit about this property.
Awesome. So the reason why we chose this is it's new construction. So this is a new topic for us in the Investing in New Hampshire series. We've not talked about the advantages of a new construction build. So this was built in 2022, which means you don't have to. Yes, we're just talking about it is fully occupied. It's got the initial tenants. They are paying under fair market rent right now, which is excellent news. So there's room for growth, and you have all the amazing benefits of a new roof, new heating systems, new floors, new paint, right? You have a lot of comfort in the fact that you're just looking at normal wear and tear for the next few years, and you can plan for long-term investment, capital if you want to be saving up for, 5 to 10 to 20 years down the road when you have big capital expenses. You could just be chipping away at those kinds of those kinds of expenses while you're enjoying the capital gains of new construction.
Wonderful. So tell me, Franklin, if I remember correctly, is a little north of Concord. So
yes.
Still south of the Notch, but, near Tilton?
Yes, you're right in Lakes region in Franklin, New Hampshire. It's about 8,700 people. It is a cute town. It is lots of nature trails. You're just down the road from a trailhead in this property. They've got lots of parks, lots of opportunities to enjoy, for your tenants to enjoy nature and be truly in the Lakes region. And it's on a river street. So it literally is just across is a commercial building, and then the river's on the other side of the commercial space.
Oh, wow. So really it would be good. And this would be a good property for someone to maybe live on the one side, rent out the other side.
Yeah, you could house hack here for sure, especially at this price point with the rents the way that they are. So even though Franklin is farther north than Manchester, you have a similar tax burden. The price points are a little bit better than you're going to see in Manchester. And yet the fair market rents are really similar. So, if you're used to kind of looking at what's happening in the big city and that's kind of your basis, that's mine, right? This is a great house hack. That rents on that second unit is going to do a great job covering that mortgage that you have. You want a house hack, or if you're a true investment, this is a really cool opportunity to not have to worry and start planning for long-term expenses. And really, they're going to be long-term. That's the goal.
Yeah. And so just for folks who might be listening and not looking at the screen, this property is listed for $424,999. So, that's a great price point. 2 3-bedroom units, which is also nice. So that's a good thing for like a family. If you've got a couple of kids, nice 3-bedroom. And the current rents are at $3,400. So as you said, there's even a little room for a little extra bennies, which we all like.
Yeah. They're pretty close to market. So you still have room for market to, go in and not say like, hey, I'm stuck at that price point, or to negotiate with your lender and say, we've got a few $100s to market rent. I'm going to move rents. And then you could really have, gross receipts in at around $43,000, $44,000 a year.
And then, of course, because this is in the town of Franklin, it is on, city trash, city water, all of that. So there's none of that extra stuff that you have to worry about. This is really pretty much a turnkey opportunity, right?
Yeah, it really does look like it. It's a really cool place. I like it. I have a client that we work for that has property in Franklin, and he's always like, "You want to go up there?" And these kind of deals look a little enticing.
Oh, wow, that's good to know. Anything else you think folks should know about this property?
I think the biggest thing is when you're talking about a new build, when you're talking about 2022, that means that you don't have the concerns of lead-based paint hazards, right? So a lot of that is removed in regards to your disclosures and your concerns for the safety of your property. So it's just another thing too. If you're like, I don't know about older homes, this is so new that it kind of helps somebody who might be a little bit nervous coming into New Hampshire with our older stock for rentals. to have this opportunity.
That's a really great point. And of course, one of the other things we often hear is, what's the parking situation?
Oh, yes. This does have 4 paved spaces. So it has got a nice small front yard that is nice and well maintained, a little garden plot. And then in the back, it is all rear parking, 4 spaces paved. It looks very nice.
So, and that's always a bonus, in the winter, you don't have to worry about moving your car when people are plowing or any of that stuff. So that's wonderful. This looks like a really great opportunity to me, and I hope someone snaps it up. And if they want to snap it up, you can contact me at Carla@porcupinerealestate.com. And Brittany, where can folks find you?
bping@ledgeviewcommercial.com.
And before we wrap up, I do want to remind everyone there is this fantastic series that's being done about Landlord 101 series. And we're putting all of our little videos up on YouTube. So definitely go to that tiny URL, NH Landlord 101, and come find all the fantastic content we're making. And we will join you guys again soon next week with our latest in the Porcupine investment pick.